We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the Houston Oilers taking on the It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the Houston Oilers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
In motion left goes Sanders. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And the tight end goes in motion left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Down the sideline it goes. Touchdown, Houston. Terrace Marshall, 69 yards. And the Oilers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Ritter. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Nico Collins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready. 5-97. Ready.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Cordero Patterson! And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Cordero Patterson, 27 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Young to throw it this time. His throw incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Down the right sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Clock, 10. Blaster, 6.
Ritter to throw it. Flushed out right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the 1st down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Let's go now.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
10 cycles.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And motion left here, Sanders. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Thielen going to go in motion right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, green. Ready.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
22 needle. Needle blue.
Young on 1st down. It's caught by Sanders. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. In motion left goes Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Young.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. Trouble, 38.
Sanders. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
12, 10. Black shot. Green jack. Drill, 52. Claude red.
Here's Young.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Richie Grant.
But he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after a partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. In motion left here, Sanders. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Out of the gun, it's Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Slide blue. Red.
Young working out of the gun. He's got a man. That's Marshall. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. In motion left goes Sanders. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Bryce Young making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Oilers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On the double.
Ritter throwing on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
Black shot.
Going for it on fourth down. It's Ritter. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go, set.
Now Young going to move him around. In motion comes the tight end left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now a second down throw for Young. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Steal, check, steal, green check, ball red.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Come on, set.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a two-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Steal, black. Fight, 97.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
In motion left here, Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Open here, Adam Thielen. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week one, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. Maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Algier will try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Algier is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Ritter going to keep it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Let's go.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. Touchdown! Nico Collins from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Fight, 60.
Following the fumble recovery, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Going play action. Ritter. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Corner blitz that time by J.C. Horn, and he got home and dropped him. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Ready, ready.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Blue strike.
A first down throw for Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Young looks to throw on first down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at the